Well, it's showtime, y'all. It's time for cocktails and conversation and talk right here. Facebook Live and 106.9 FM, The Pulse, the People Station, as well as YouTube. Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavydiva on YouTube. Y'all come on in, tell a neighbor, tell a friend, tell them cocktails and conversation. We're live right here. Excuse my indulgence. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I see you coming in. Hey, Miss Barnett, happy birthday, sister. Hey, Sonia Gampier, Levell, Griffin, how you doing? Miss Rayford, Jerome, Bridget, Tony Street, I see ya. I'm gonna let some of y'all get online with me tonight. All right, Damon Christian, the flower doctor. Do I look all right? You know, I'm working on my new system. I'm on my new system, y'all. We still working on it, honey. But every week I'm trying something different. Let me know what you think. Kevin Wilson, man, what's going on? Call somebody, tell them we're live. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. What's up, Philip? Camille Porter, I see you looking, girl. I see you looking. I'm hoping you guys are getting everything all right tonight. We had some difficulties last week, but I think I done worked out the kinks. Yes, happy birthday, my sister, Miss Barnett. Happy birthday, sugar. Oh, I see you, I see you. Now I love it because I get a chance to see your faces. Sonia Dampier, how are you? Levell Griffin, the Reverend. Maybe you had stirred it up last week when you say folk in the head they ready to go. They ain't ready to go. Everybody talking about heaven, but ain't nobody no hurry to get there. Oh, yes. Hey, Miss Rayford, how are you? I'm loving this new system. I can see your beautiful faces. Jerome, hey, nephew. Aquarius, man, what's going on, baby? Felicia, I see you. And Bridget Berry, how are you? Tony Street, hey, sugar. Oh, BK, he's in the building, y'all. BK is in the building. We're live on Facebook, and we're also live on YouTube at Otis Mack. You guys go and subscribe to my channel. That's Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavydiva. I see Deborah Moore from Mobile, Alabama. Hey, Deborah, that's a cute little sugar wooger. John Murdoch, I see you, man. And Derek Thames, happy birthday. Hey, Nina. We gonna jump right into our hot topics tonight, y'all. Every week it's gonna be something different. Every week it's gonna be something different. Hey, Nina from Florida, I see you. I see you. We're live Facebook, we're live YouTube, we're also live 106.9 FM, The Pulse, the People Station. 106.9 FM, it's the People Station. It's Listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate you. Lord knows I do. Lord knows I do. I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva, and this is Cocktails and Conversations to Talk. Right here, Tasha Long is in the building. Tasha Long, I'm looking at you, girl. Hey, baby. And elect lady, how are you? Joyce, honey, I see you. And Lisa, Melissa Flowers, look at you. Hey, Joyce. Lisa, you got to put a picture up there. I need to see how you look, girl. I need to see how you're looking. Well, let's jump right into our hot topics tonight, honey. BK and I, we had talked earlier, and he gave me a few things, pulled a few things out the hat, and I got a few things I want to talk about tonight. Excuse my indulgence. Is the lighting okay? Do I look all right? Is it too dark? Is it too light? Is it too, is it okay? I'm okay? I'm okay. I'm okay? My producer told me, she said, Mac, you got to turn some lights on because I got a new green screen. It's going to be amazing. But we're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. We're moving the studios to the West Wing. I'm right now in the East Wing. Hey, Keith, look at my baby. I'm the East Wing, but we're going to move the studio in the West Wing. It won't be here. It's going to be in the West Wing of the estate. And we'll be able to, nothing will be in that but studio, lights, camera, action. Okay, let's move swiftly and professionally. Let me share this with you. Let me also start real quick, as I always start every week. COVID-19 is still running rapid. Make sure you wear your mask, wear your gloves, wash your hands, and keep social distancing. Okay, that's important. We don't want to forget what the CDC is saying. The numbers are rising. And we don't want to go back. We don't want to go backwards. We want to go forward. So make sure you continue to practice social distancing and wash your hands and wear your mask and your gloves and all that extra kissing and extra curriculum stuff y'all doing. Y'all know y'all can't do that during the COVID. And it's eating me up because I love to kiss. I'm going to give all y'all a little sugar. Because Otis Mack, I'm a kisser. I love to kiss. I love to kiss. But I haven't kissed since March. Ooh, it's wearing me out, girl. It's wearing me out. But it's okay. So make sure you do that. Let me share this election coming up in November. This election is one of the biggest elections we have ever seen in our lifetime. And as I drive through communities in different areas, I see lines. People are early voting. They have never had a turnout for early voting the way they're having it now, children. That should be telling you guys something. I've never early voted. I've never done it. But I thought about it because I found out it's right up the road here and I can't early vote. But excuse my indulgence. But I'm going to just wait till the 3rd. But if you can, early vote, make sure you go in early vote. I don't care if you early vote, late vote, vote next week, vote tomorrow, or vote on the 3rd. Just make sure you vote. This is one of the biggest and most talked about elections we've ever had in our history. John Murdoch says there is no reason not to early vote. That's true. A lot of you guys, if you got the opportunity to early vote, go on and early vote. Because, hey, Anthony, because I understand the lines are long now, but they might even be longer on the 3rd, and we don't want you to be left out. There's a lot going on. I understand in California there was a ballot box that was set afire. The FBI is investigating. I don't know if any ballots was in it. Was it before or after they took the ballots out? But it was a box set afire. So we want to stay prayed up and make sure that we do what we do, okay, to make a difference. We have to stand up and make a difference. Early voting is, if that's what you want to do, make sure you go in early vote. I heard a lot of folks talk about they're undecided. They're undecided. At this point, they're undecided. Undecided about what? Where to go vote, when to vote, or what are you undecided about? Who to vote for? This ain't no political show, and I ain't gonna even get into that, but vote. If you notice something, you gotta be spiritual. Look at the color of my names and everything. Look at what I'm wearing, but just vote. Listen, your vote is your voice. Your vote is your voice. What you say, John, say if you're not, if you're still not registered, you can still vote on election day. Oh, that's good news you can use. If you still not registered, you can still vote on election day. Now that's some news you can use because that's something I didn't even know. So now guess what? Now you ain't even got no excuse not to vote. Okay, I'm working on the 3rd. Okay, vote now. You got early vote. You know what I'm saying? They're making it convenient for you to get out and vote. Go and vote. Go and vote. I understand. My sister said Uber and Lyft are giving free. They're giving free or 50% rides off to the polls. No excuses. See, you see what's going on in our country? Lyft and Uber are giving 50% off your ride to get to the poll. So Lolita Adams say, I don't care how you get there. You can go by railway, airplane, bus. I don't care how you get there. Just get there and get there when you can. It's important, children. Excuse my indulgence. We're going to drink to that. To go and vote. My sister also say there is no ID required. The Calvin say not in all states. That this is in Illinois. Not sure about the rest of the country. So in Illinois, you do not have to be a registered voter to vote. You can vote on the actual day, even if you're not registered. So make sure I need you to get out and vote. Get your church members, get your choir members, get your girlfriends, your boyfriend, your estranged husband, your estranged wife. Baby, let's meet up at the polling place and talk about our relationship. But before we talk about our relationship, we're going to vote, okay? Make sure you get everybody needs to get out and vote. Early vote or vote on November 3rd. Let's move past that. If you're undecided, let me help you decide. Vote blue. Blue is my favorite color. Red is the sign of the devil. Excuse my indulgence. Blue is my favorite color. Vote blue. Red is the sign of the devil. I'm going to leave that right there. Halloween is coming up, y'all. Halloween 2020. COVID-19 could be your trick or treat. Be mindful, be prayerful, stay prayed up, keep those masks on, keep those hands clean, and keep social distancing for Halloween and then from now on, period. But Halloween is kind of coming up, and don't fall for the dope with your children. Parents, mind your children, man your children, and watch your children doing Halloween, okay? Because it's still some terrible people out there. It is still some terrible people out there, and they use our night, they use Halloween night for tricks and treat to lure the children in and to do things to these children. So you be mindful with your children and be mindful about the trick-or-treating. We got a letter out here in my state what we're going to be doing. They have not canceled trick-or-treat, but we'll be sitting bowls of candy outside for the children. And we got a little sign on that say take 1 or 2 pieces and don't take the whole damn bowl. Take a few pieces because somebody's coming behind you. And I refuse to be opening the door day in and day out, hours and hours to, excuse my indulgence, to give you some Halloween candy, okay? Halloween the 30th, I will be in Detroit, Michigan at the Woodward Bar and Grill. So I'll be putting that information up a little later, but I'll be in Detroit, Michigan at the Woodward Bar and Grill on the 30th for Halloween night. I will be back here in Chicago, and I understand Club Escape is back opening on the 29th. We are in negotiation process of might possibly be there on Halloween. I'm not certain, but yeah. So make sure that you rule and govern yourselves accordingly. And speaking of child molestation, and speaking of the things that's going on around our country, hey Phoenix Black O'Hare, I'm glad you're on, Phoenix. Hey baby girl, Phoenix is a dynamic entertainer here in Chicago, and she's also a dynamic recording artist, and I'll be interviewing her later on this month or the beginning of next month. She have a new CD out. new single, and we're going to talk about that. I'm going to have her on the show, and we're going to talk about her new single. We're going to talk about a lot of things that she's been experiencing and going on. And it's going to be a hot topic. It's going to be a hot topic. I've got a lot of guests coming on in the next, between now and election time. We also have Rough and Stuff, Chicago's First Lady, will be my special guest on my show coming up. She's so damn busy. She's a busy bee. I was going to have her on tonight, but they moved her Monday night show from one club to a Wednesday night show because Hydrate opened back up. So instead of there on Monday, they're there on Wednesdays. But she's going to piggyback on one of these Wednesdays after her show because they're over at 10 o'clock, and she'll be able to come on. And I have a lot of different guests. A lot of recording artists are coming on. We're doing great things. We're doing great things here at 106.9 FM, the Pulse, the People Station, and at Cocktails and Conversation right here at Heavydiva Studios. Let me move on. There was a young man. There was a young man who was caught sexually molesting a minor doing virtual learning at her home. There was a young man who was caught sexually molesting a minor doing the virtual learning class at her home. Excuse me, elders. Parents, watch your children. Parents, watch who you leave your children with. Parents, be mindful who you leave your children with. Parents, wake your butt up. Wake up and make sure your children are online, and make sure you, from time to time, turn the cameras on if you got some, or peek over and go in there and see what's going on. Damn it, if it's too quiet, something is wrong. Because the teachers, I found out with my children, the teachers or somebody's always talking. Well, a young 18-year-old man, he has been charged with molesting a young minor. It was all captured doing virtual learning on the computer. Thank God for the teacher who was alert and seen what was going on and reported that to the authorities. However, this young man has been arrested. He was 18 years old. It was a minor young girl, and as fate would have it, come to find out, this is not the first time he molested this little girl. And sometimes, let me share this with you. You know, I work in social services, and I'm here to hope you tonight. A lot of times, there's a whole lot of child molestation going on, and they say, well, oh, this little girl, the girl didn't say nothing. Sometimes they think it's okay. It's been happening so long, they think it's okay. Parents, talk to your children. Tell your children, excuse my indulgence, right from wrong. Let them trust you. Let them understand that you are their protector, and ain't nothing gonna happen. You should be able to talk to your child, and your child should be able to tell you anything. I mean anything. Nobody should be able to come into your child's life and tell her where she's threatened or where he or she is scared that they're going to do something to you. You'll teach your child, baby, I'm your protector. I'm your protector. You can tell mommy, you can tell daddy anything. Ain't nobody going to hurt you. That's what we're here for. You know, in social services, you find that children have been molested for years, and it's ongoing, and they don't say anything because they think it's okay, and they think it's right, and they're afraid. But you need to teach your children, baby, you can talk to me about anything. I have a grandson who will soon be 10 years old, and his mom is amazing. His granddaddy is spectacular. His family love him unconditionally. But my little grandbaby knows that he can talk to granddaddy, he can talk to pawpaw, he can talk to mama, he can talk to grandmama, he can talk to aunties and uncles about anything. If he's not comfortable with something somebody said to him, and he got one of those mamas, my daughter is a questioner. She questions, honey. Even when he comes over to pawpaw's house, when he get home, my daughter questions him. And I don't have a problem with that. She questions, because I got other boys and other children here. She questions her, baby, how was it? What's going on? What happened? Did you take a shower? Did you take a bath? Who was in there? All that. I'm telling you, my daughter does that, and that's what a parent should do. And you parents, stop trying you want to go out and leave your baby with everybody. You're going to leave your baby with everybody, and you're going to regret it down the road. You understand? Ask your children questions. But that young man who molested this child, I don't know if he's sick, if he needs help. Well, I know he needs help. But he was 18 years old, and he was having, I believe, oral sex or planned fondling with this kid. It was unbelievable. Excuse my dosing. And what gets me, hell, there's folk out here trying to give away some sex for COVID. Why are you messing with a little baby? They're trying to give COVID sex away. Why are you messing with a little baby? But we're praying for that young man because something ain't right. Something ain't right. Somebody said to me, one of my colleagues said, Otis, maybe he was molested as a child. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. And I don't want to even, somebody say he need his butt beat. I'm with you. I'm with you. But me working in social services, I have seen some really some serious stuff. Some serious stuff. And some people, mental illness is something else, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And watch this. We be mindful, children and parents, what you let your children listen to. And I can watch some of these. I watch the TikToks and infomercials and things on YouTube, and little girls just popping it. 9 and 10 years old. But see, they mimic what they see. Children mimic what they see. You know, and a lot of parents, if you watch some of these YouTube commercials and YouTube videos, you see the little girl and the little boys just twerking. They 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 10 years old, but just stinking. Probably got bookie and pee all in their panties and boob and stuff. But the mama, go on, girl, go on. And mama them just holler, oh, look at my baby. Okay, look at your baby. But when Johnny get hold to your baby, then you mad. You mad. I was looking at a video where a young girl, about 8 or 9, her mom was wearing her out because she was on YouTube showing her little private part and throwing it, and her mama wore her out, and kudos to her mama. I say, yes, mama, yes, mama, yes, mama. Yes, mama, yes, mama, yes, mama. Wear her out. But you got to be mindful. You got to be mindful. And when I was coming up, they had a thing that was called family values. Certain things you couldn't show on TV. We didn't have TikTok and Bollywalk and give you a dog a bone. We didn't have the internet. We had parents. You understand me? And there were certain things that you couldn't watch on television. There were certain times of night you had to go to bed. You couldn't watch that. Turn that off. But now these kids, and I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial parent. I got teenagers. They be in there in the shower and listen to all that music. Bang, bang, bang. I beat you just yelling and screaming. I'd be like, oh yes, God. I don't want to just be a hardcore parent, but they be listening to it. And I got 4 boys here. Excuse my indulgence. And I just don't want to be the deadbeat dad, like this is some damn Christian home and you can't listen to that. I let my boys listen to it. I just say, turn that mess down. Turn it down. I bought them all some Beat headphones, waterproof. Listen to those, because I don't need to hear those lyrics. You know, they hear those lyrics, and then you let them listen to them, and then when you hear them using them with each other around the house, you want to get mad. Well, no, don't get mad now, because you told them, you didn't say them when they would listen to it in the shower. You know, but now when they cussing each other out and talking about all this foolishness, you want to get mad. No, you need to stop it. Stop it. I bought my boys some waterproof headphones. Y'all want to listen to that mess, you listen to it in the shower, in the hot tub, or somewhere. Because one time I'm in the kitchen cooking, and they got the game system downstairs in the game room, baby. I'm just cooking, frying chicken, getting the meals ready for the children. Baby, they was cussing like everybody had been to the army. Playing them games. I mean, everybody was cussing. You mother, you, ooh, they were. I said, hey, hold the hell up. Yeah, I know y'all didn't hear those words from me because I don't use those words. I'm a Christian. Baby, they was cussing like that and say, y'all been to the army? Because y'all cussing like y'all sailors down there. Y'all watch your mouths. Dad, with my son, Dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I mean, no, and come on now. I'm a realist now, but things have to be addressed, okay? Okay, so watch your children. Watch your children. Watch your children. Don't be so quick to send them to no babysitter. My daughter just went out of town. She asked me, can I keep my grandbaby? And asked the grandmama, she keep the grandbaby? We ain't just sending the grandbaby anywhere. One of our relatives gonna keep them. The relatives got other folk in the house. You can stop. Don't be so quick to send your kids out in the street. It's dangerous out there in them streets. Yeah, somebody say, kids be snitching and cussing. Yeah, they be cussing like they ready to go to the army. I'm gonna send mine to the army the way they be cussing. But let me tell you something. You can't tell your kids not to cuss when everything coming out your mouth, they're a bunch of motherfuckers. Excuse my dog. Get your ass out of here. So the kids mimic what they hear and what they see. So, what you have to do is bridle your tongue. A lot of my son broke one of my chairs. I have a son who liked to flip. Oh, he want to flip. I said, hell, I bet he better go to Jesse White tumbling team or something. He loved to flip. And I pulled in the garage, and I have a chair in the garage, one of my collectible chairs that I had spray painted in the collection. He done jumped up on the chair and flipped off of it and broke the whole doggone chair. I had to hold my peace and let the Lord fight my battles. I had to hold my peace and let the Lord fight my battles because he was going to be a whole bunch of, I say, beep, beep, the beep, no, I will beep, beep. I had to catch beep, my beep, beep. Myself. He destroyed my chair because he want to jump and flip. So I said, you going to the gym every day this week. You're going to be so damn tired. But sometimes we get mad and we want to cuss them out. And we need to ask the Lord to fix us. Okay, let me move. A young lady called me. I'm moving forward swiftly and professionally. A young lady called me. She says, Mr. Mack, I just found out that my son was gay. Can you give me some advice? I say, sure I can. Love on him. Love on him, baby. That's all you did. Love on him. She said, and she was on the phone when she called me, and he was as well. She said, Mr. Mack, he's here and he's on speakerphone. And woo, woo, woo. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. She said, I knew something was wrong because we had a conversation before, and I told him he got some gay tendencies. Okay, I don't know what gay tendencies are, but okay. So now where do we go from here? Excuse my indulgence. See, mother, you had already had a spirit. You mothers are spiritual. You had already had a spirit. You had been watching, so you was a little skeptical anyway, right? Mm-hmm. But now that he done told you, just accept it. Accept it and move on. Accept it and move on, okay? How old is he? He's 21. He's grown. He's grown. Okay, so just accept it and move on. That ain't no reason to put. I would rather have a gay child than a child who's stealing all my shit. And out there gangbanging, breaking into houses and stuff. I know a whole lot of gay gangbangers too, so I mean, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother topic. But mother, it's a simple fix. Love on him. He can give me a call. I'll send him a whole slew of condoms and lube and all that stuff. Keep practice safe sex. He can get into some little groups or something, but he ain't sick, he ain't crazy, he ain't going through nothing. if this is something he wants to do. And I asked him, I said, so I ain't gonna mention his name, but you know I will. What he gonna do to me? He's 21. I'll say, so, you know, what's going on? He said, well, Mr. Mack, you know, I tried it and it was good. Okay, well, okay. Getting somewhere to say, I tried them and I know them. Huh? So it is what it is. So keep living, keep hope alive, peace, and happiness. End of conversation. You got a child, a daughter, a son who's coming to you, say they gay. At least they trust you enough to tell you. Because a whole lot of children are in the closet. They're hiding behind the veil. They're hiding behind the veil because they don't know how you're going to accept it when you already know already. Hello. And you want to make a big scene out of it because, you know, they're scared to talk to you. You should have children who should be able to talk to you. Let me tell y'all something. These new millennials, and I have to say this because we're living in a new age, y'all. We're living in a new age. When I was a child, I spoke as a child and I done childish things. Now that I became a man, I put away my childish ways. We're living in a new age. We can't even raise kids the way that our parents raised us. What you talking about, Otis? Just what I said. We can't raise children the way our parents raised us. Why? Because you will go to jail. Y'all know our parents used to beat the hell out of us. It wasn't no secret. Back in the days, mama would whoop you, daddy would whoop you, grandmama would whoop you, the neighbors would whoop you. You just got tired of getting whooped. You can't do that now. You go to jail. You got to come on with the signs of the time. Dwayne, I mean, come on now. We're living in a new era. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids talk to y'all parents like y'all sisters and brothers are good girlfriends. When I came up, it was yes, son, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. No, son, no, son, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, ain't no what, who, whatever. You doing too much. When I came up, we couldn't say, oh, baby, we doing too much. I'm doing too, as I'm spitting my teeth out. So things did change. And honest to God, we have to change with the time. And you're going to have to change with the time, and or you're going to get some time. And that's just real facts. And I ain't talking about nothing I heard. I've been working in social services for almost 20 years, y'all. And I done seen some of my good duties go down. All it takes is accusation. That's all it takes. All it takes right now is a lie. All it takes is the truth that you whooped Johnny's ass, and in the midst of whooping Johnny's ass, right here on the side of the face, the belt's caught him right here, that stitching cord caught him, or it's caught him right here. And these slick ass kids nowadays, they might not even go to school and say nothing, but they'll take their shirt off in gym purposely, and the gym teachers see it. They're all mandated reporters. Mama, daddy, you're gone. We're going to take them and put them in Otis Mack care. We're going to take them and put them in care. My niece said my mom would straight knock our wig back quick. Yes, I've seen my mother take a table leg off a cocktail table and bust my brother square across the head in front of the police. In front of the police. Yes, it did. And the police took him right on to jail, to the hospital. Mama stayed home. You can't do that no more. You see, somebody say, my grandmama raised me, she was white, I didn't get whooped, but I was a good kid. All right, Gary Mitchell, that's good. That's good. Some folk don't get whooping. Nowadays, you don't get whooping. You get, like, I don't whoop my children. Oh, no. And I got 4 boys. My boys will tell, my dad ain't never hit us. I won't hit them, Lord knows I won't. I don't get my kids. You ain't a who. You never had me in the paper. I got some damn mace, so I spread in the room and shut the door. Don't hit my kids. Don't hit your kids, baby. So we have to change with the time, y'all. We got to change with the time. So, mom, your son told you he was gay. That's good. Amazing. Trust him, love on him, and keep him prayed up. Okay? Okay. Okay, let me keep on moving. Let me stop letting people put you in mess. I might lose some church members, but that's all right. Stop letting people put you in mess. You got a problem with him. I don't. Let me say this for the people in the balcony. Stop letting people put you in mess. You got a problem with him. I don't. And I'm going to add something else onto that. Stop allowing people to make their problem your problem. Stop allowing people to make their problem your problem. Let me tell you something, Billy, Louise, Overall Weaver. I don't got nothing to do with why you and Deborah ain't talking. And what you're not going to do, see, because I'm a friend of yours, and I'm a friend of Deborah's. And what y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. And listening to your conversation of what you're saying about Deborah, at this point, it ain't even a good time for me to try to intercede and try to help you all fix your differences. Because you're at the point where you don't want to fix them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be the intercessor to step in and try to make y'all get along. It is what it is. And what you're not going to do, you're not going to throw me into your mess. Because Deborah ain't done nothing to me. And you ain't done nothing to me. You see, you and her got a problem. I don't have a problem with neither one of you all. And I ain't gonna let you throw me into it. You know I don't want to hear about it. I don't care because you're both my friends. So I don't care. Y'all try to work it out. Y'all grown women. How the hell you gonna tell your kids to try to work it out and you can't work out your problem with your good girlfriend? Y'all been friends for 26 years. So you will not be able to throw Otis Mack into your mess. You understand? When folk call you with mess, hang up the damn phone. See, that way you ain't in the mess. Because you be trying to help somebody and talk to somebody and counsel somebody, well, that ain't even your area of expertise, and you find yourself in a situation, in some mess, and it wasn't like you said. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even talk to her about getting in no mess. You was trying to assist her. And before you turned, looked around, it's turned around. Oh, now she's mad at you, and now she's mad at you and her, and y'all talking about her, and that's not the way it went. So what I do, I stay out of it. Period. Period. Pooh. When folk call me about my good girlfriend, because my good girlfriend, she something else. She a pistol. She's a pistol. And I'm a shotgun. But a lot of folk mad at her. And see, some folk, the Bible says, this ain't no biblical show. Thank you, Camille. But the Bible says you got to ought against your brother, go to your brother. Don't go to his friend. Don't go to his neighbor. If I got something to tell you, damn it, I'm grown enough to tell you. Because see, it's best that I tell you, because if I tell somebody else, by the time you get it, you're going to get the remix edition of what I said. You know the girls add more shit to it. You ain't said nothing about her baby and her mama and how nasty her house is. But you didn't say nothing about that. But by the time she get it, all of them crazy and sick, and that ain't her real dead baby dad and all that. That ain't even what you said. But that's why the Bible, you got something going against your brother, you go tell them. I ain't got to call nobody. You can tell her. No, I can't tell her nothing. You can tell her. I can't tell her nothing. No. And I walks on up. I'd have been saying, Otis, I want you to tell that so and so. No. I ain't got nothing to tell her. You tell her. I ain't gonna tell her. And not only am I not gonna tell her, I ain't gonna tell her that you got something to tell her. I ain't gonna tell her that. You tell her. Then you put it on Facebook. Why? Because you scared to tell her? Huh? You gonna put it on Facebook. Oh, so. You can run on over here. Y'all don't even know the law. You can get arrested for that, baby. You can get arrested for that. When I see you, I got something for you. You can get arrested for that. Because if you got something for when you see her, you already put it out there. That's premeditated. You can get arrested for that, sugar. So be careful what you put out in the atmosphere. Remember, a 20-second decision can get you 20 years. You know, a lot of times y'all mad about something. Ain't nothing to be mad about. You're mad about something. When you really sit and think about it, ain't nothing to be mad about. Watch this. What you talking about, Otis? Honey, she said I had a nasty house. I've been to your house. She called me a fat bitch. Well, now, hold on. Hold on. Honey, that outfit look a fool. Well, she say, that ain't my baby daddy. Not this one. So it's little stuff. Because sometimes, y'all know sometimes they can say the truth hurt. Sometimes folks is telling the truth. I remember years ago, I'm walking down the street, somebody said, hey, you fat bitch. I'm like, you know me? You know me? Hey, baby, how you doing? Come back, I was real fat. Yeah, sure. You fat ass. Hey! You like what you see, don't you? You know what I'm saying? I don't even give them no energy. Stop giving shit energy, honey. It is what it is. They talked about Christ. You can say what you want to say, but if you touch me, I'm gonna kill you. I am. Yeah, I am. I ain't never killed nobody, but don't push me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we need to walk away so we can live to see tomorrow. So a lot of times y'all mad at folks and fell off with folk who should have been your friend for years. But you mad, he say, she say, but you scared to say, I heard that you said so and so. Maybe I ain't gonna go and tell nobody nothing I heard. And don't you come here telling me nothing what somebody told you, because Deborah, they told you, they didn't tell me. You know, see, I ain't hard of hearing. That's why even in the religious sector, when folks say, God told me to tell you, no, he did. Hold on. God ain't told you to tell me shit. Because God knows I'm not hard of hearing. And God knows that I know God knows you messy as hell. So I know damn well God ain't told you that about me. Because God ain't messy. Because God knows you messy. God knows I ain't hard of hearing. And if God told you, God wouldn't have told you, because God knows Otis was going to cuss your ass out. So why would he send you out there like that? Why would the Lord send you out there to tell me something when he knows I'm going to tan to your ass? I'm sorry. What time is it? I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Folks, they said, who is they? Oh, they said, who is they? These are they. And if they got something to tell you, I don't need you running back trying to tell me what they said. Because you done made they plural. One person be saying something, you done took that they and made them, you done took that one person and made them they. Ain't no they. That nigga said it, but he didn't say it to me, so it's null and void, okay? Watch this. I'm going to give you a good point. I'm going to give you a good point. If you go to court, watch this. You heard that Johnny had shot Billy. You heard it. You even heard the gunshots. You heard the gunshots. You peek out the window. You heard the gunshot and find out Billy got shot. And you heard through the grapevine that Johnny shot Billy. You can't go to court and testify and say, Johnny shot Billy. Because they're going to say, did you see Johnny shoot Billy? No, I didn't, but I heard the shots. Case dismissed. You ain't no good witness, boo. You didn't see it. So you can't testify about it. You heard it. And not only did you heard it, but we broadcasted on the news, so millions of people heard it, but they didn't see it. And so since you didn't see it, you need to get off my witness stand and go and have several seats because it's null and void. So don't give me nothing about I heard. You understand? I don't care nothing about I'm heard. Because again, the Bible says if you got all against your brother, you go to your brother. Don't tell his sister, his cousin, or don't send a telegram. Tell them, and they'll get a better understanding. He say, she say, they say, we say. I say, shut the hell up and get off my face because they didn't tell me. Okay? All right. All right. Relationships. That is my last relationship with your friend's ex. Ooh. Is it ever okay to have a relationship with your friend's ex? Is it ever okay to have a relationship with your friend's ex? Well, Otis, it depends. And these are my views and my opinions. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm right now, and I'm speaking for myself. For myself, you understand? I said I'm speaking for myself. Now, I am conversing and have conversed with an individual that I found out only during our conversation. I met this individual on one of those dating apps called Christian Mingle, Christian Mingle Plus. Don't go on the regular Christian Mingle because you might run into some of your church members, but go into Christian Mingle Plus, Christian Mingle Plus. And I met this individual on Christian Mingle Plus, and this individual and I, we started conversing. Watch this, I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to help somebody with this. We start conversing and talking and start FaceTiming and stuff like that. Well, in the midst of all that, we found out that they said to me, oh, Mac, I once was dating somebody in Chicago. Okay. I said, oh, well, I once dated somebody in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Hello. You know, and so I didn't care because they said they once dated somebody in Chicago. They're not currently dating nobody because they're trying to get knee draws. They're going to get knee draws. So anyway, as fate would have it, come to find out one of the person who they once dated here in Chicago is a good acquaintance of mine. I know them. I know this person. And after finding out that this is the person who they dated, because I watched this, I only heard about them dating. I had never met them physically. I never met them. I maybe met them in passing. If they walked by me another day, I wouldn't remember who they were because I interact with so many people. So come to find out, this person that they're dating is a good friend of mine. It's a good friend of mine. That they dated is a good friend of mine. But this person and myself, we've established a bond, and so would it be wrong for me to continue this the communication I have going on with this individual? Well, these are my views and my opinion. This is my show. It's fine because we're two grown consensual adults. The person who, or the friend of mine who they once dated, is now dating somebody else. They've moved past that, move on. The person they're dating now, they live together. They're doing their thing. So this person and me, we vibing on Christian Mingle. We talking about wonderful things and making noise. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see a damn thing wrong with me because they once dated somebody I know. Watch this. They once dated somebody I know. I don't see nothing wrong with it because, contrary to popular belief, everybody is somebody's ex. Let me say that for the people in the balcony. And could somebody whisper to the girls who's waiting in line? Everybody is somebody's ex. So is it really unfortunate that the person who I'm talking to is an ex of a friend of mine? Oh, it ain't unfortunate. I mean, we're all grown, over 40. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand, because I asked one of my other good girlfriends about this. She said, "Oh no, Otis, that's wrong." Somebody say, "But would you find it uncomfortable?" No, I would not find it uncomfortable, and I don't even know why you asked me that question, sir, because I've been knowing you 30 years. And I know, why would you ask me that? Would I find it uncomfortable? In your ass, you've been ooh. Did you find it uncomfortable? You know you something else. No. If you moved on, my nephew said, if you moved on, what's the issue? It is no issue. First of all, ain't no issue for me. Ain't no issue for them. Now they say, well, what you think so-and-so gonna feel like if they find out you? I don't care what they feel like. They got a whole new love at the house. Who they living with? What do you mean? See, a lot of y'all will miss your blessings worrying about what somebody else gonna say or what somebody else think, even how somebody else gonna feel. I just ain't one of those type of people. I believe in loving who you want to love and be with whoever makes you smile. Again, everybody's is somebody's ex. Everybody is somebody's ex. Somebody say, well, Otis, let's flip the script. If it was you, I wouldn't give a fat rat's cat. You hear me? I wouldn't care. Because let me tell you, if you left all this, watch it. If you left all this and went on about your business, good for you. Because see, I know what I bring to the table, so I don't mind eating alone. Let me say this for the people in the balcony. I know what I bring to the table, so I don't mind eating alone. I just don't. I've never had a problem with eating alone. Lord knows I haven't. God bless you real good and all that good stuff. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm one of those persons who, and me and all my ex-dates, we're still cordial and sociable because, I mean, listen. We got together, baby. We enjoyed the ride. If the ride came just like a ride to Great America, you enjoyed the hell out of that roller coaster. And sometimes you want to go get in line a couple times because that ride was really, really a good ride. But then after you got tired of that ride, you went on to the next ride. And that's the way life and relationships are. Ain't nobody told me you was gonna be here forever. A lot of times we want to be, when we're so caught up and we say, oh baby, I want to love you for the rest of my life. And kudos to those who have those long-term relationships, who can stay together that long. Kudos to you on that. You know, maybe one day I'll find me somebody who would be with me for my next chapter of my life, for the next, hell, I got about another good 45, 50 years here. And maybe I'll find somebody. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I ain't gonna stop looking. I ain't gonna stop dating. I ain't gonna stop doing what I'm doing. I ain't gonna stop being with somebody who makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. And I'm sorry if somebody who I fell for, somebody who fell for me, and we're two consensual adults and we feel this thing, and we just happen to link up, and in the midst of us linking up, we find out that you all was once X. Okay, you were X, but now we are a couple. You know what I'm saying? We are a couple. Somebody say, relationships is like a car. You got to keep a spare in the trunk. Sister, I say that all the time. I say that all the time. Let me see. Just because y'all didn't work out don't mean we won't. Move on and get over it. And nephew, I say that all the time. Just because you and Daryl or you and Dana or you and Margaret didn't work out, that has nothing to do with me. Well, Otis, that's your friend, that's his or her ex. Okay. And guess what? That's my friend, and that's her or his ex. But before they got together, she was her or somebody else's ex too. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it. And those are my views and my opinions. I hope ain't nobody got mad. But if you got mad, I don't care, because this is my show. And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So love who you want to love and be with whoever makes you smile. I was talking briefly to BK, and he was talking about soulmate, and said somebody that I said, well, BK, your soulmate is the person you married. He says no, because some people just marry folk to marry them, but they soulmate is somebody else. I don't want no relationship like that. Now, if you gonna be my soulmate, then but you my soulmate. And I ain't gonna marry your ass if you're gonna be my soulmate. Nah. So that's another topic for another conversation. Let me tell you, y'all keep me in your prayers. And remember, if we never pass this way again, remember this time how good it's been. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And y'all do me a favor, go and like my Facebook page. I'm Otis Mack on Facebook. I need you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva on YouTube. My Instagram is LeeMack37. And I'm live at 106.9 FM The Pulse, the People Station, Monday through Thursday from 9 to 11 p.m. Listen, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Not one little thing can you do about me loving you. And I love you most of all because you love me. Listen, have a great night and a better tomorrow. And I will see you in the morning for cocktails and conversations right here, Facebook Live. Thank you so much. Tell me where you're from real quick. Amanda, I love you, baby. Sharon Stone, hey, sugar, how are you? Mia Allen, Tony Street, good night. Camille Porter, thank you. Bridget Berry, Miss Rayford, I love you. Jerome, you know I love you to pieces. Thank you so much. Open our eyes that we may see. Gordon Newman, good night, baby. Rosalind Miles, love you from Robbins, Illinois. Love you, baby girl. Camille Porter, good night. Miss Bird, Miss Stone, good night, dear heart. Frida Woodward, Louisiana, good night, sugar. Dino Day from Atlanta, Georgia, good night. Good night, I love you so much. Grant us with compassion. Listen, thy love and peace. Wayne, I love you. Wayne Mills, Oklahoma City, I see you, baby. Hey, Miss Green from Dallas, how are you, sugar? Frederica Lewis, Beck Williams, good night from Chicago. I love you guys so much. Y'all do me a favor and share the video. Remember, I'm Otis Mack on Facebook. Go and follow me. Go and follow me. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavydiva on YouTube. Hey, Miss Rayford from California. I didn't even know you was from California. I really appreciate you. Anthony Robinson, good night. Vote, vote, vote. Remember, your vote is your voice. God bless you and good night.